Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Into the Radius, episode 3. Thank you for all of the love and support on the first 2 episodes, by the way. That has been so fun to see. It's been a little while since my channel's had any kind of really significant engagement like that. So thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos. Again, if you have any more feedback about the recording style or anything, please feel free to share. The last episode we went and got the photo film. We also happened to pick up a broken shard that was for a mission that we turned in, so that was cool. We already got everything ready at the end of last episode, as is my kind of preference of gameplay style, so we're good to go. We got 1 flare, 2 flares, we got ammo. Someone told me about the trick where you put like shotgun shells in here and you can flip the saddle through them and reload. I like that. I think that's cool that you can do that, but I also don't like to have a whole bunch of clutter down in my pocket there, so it's just not my preference. Also, it kind of breaks immersion for me. I really like just like loading the slugs into the saddle one at a time, so I think that's cool. But anyways, we got to select some missions here because we don't have a top priority mission right now, so we're gonna have to just go out and do some stuff. Everything is still going to be in the first zone here because that's all we have so far. We could go to the other zones. There's just no reason to yet. So we got a sample courier mission right out of the gate. That'll be easy to do. So we'll take that. We got in and out. Also, fair warning, that's right next to it. I'm a little sick right now, so there's going to be some sniffling and throat clearing, and I apologize for that. I'll be turning down the audio track, and then if there's any really egregious ones, I'll mute the audio or whatever so I can fix it in post. But yeah, so I apologize for that. But we're pushing through. We're going to play this game because I love this game anyways. So find the neon. That's apparently right next to the sample container, so that's super convenient. And then paparazzi. We need to buy a camera from the store, which we'll go do in a second. We need to bring back a photo of a spawn and a fragment. So, all right, we can do that. And that one, it says it's M3 here, but that's kind of you can do that anywhere. It's just saying like in that area there should be those enemies, but not if you've already cleared it, and we've already been over there. So I don't think there will be any enemies in that particular spot. So we're gonna go buy ourselves a camera. We need science equipment, camera, $50. But the mission pays $450, so that's fine. So yeah, I mean, it's a camera. You can look around, take pictures and stuff. Just pull the trigger to take a picture. When I'm doing paparazzi missions, I like to keep the camera kind of sticking out of my pocket like this, so I can just reach down and grab it real easy, and I don't have to fiddle with getting it out of the bag or anything like that. And also so it doesn't get lost in the bag among all the other clutter. So it's still 3 in the morning. I am actually going to go ahead and sleep to daytime here, just because we've got plenty of tide time. And yesterday was, or last episode was a bit of a mess trying to get those mimics in the dark. So we're going to sleep until just before dawn, and before long in the radius it'll be nice and bright outside so we can see what we're doing. I don't expect to encounter any mimics here, but sometimes picking up missions will cause enemies to spawn. So we're going to get in there and see what we see. Okay, we are in the zone. It's bright enough outside. We'll still hit the little backlight there. Do I hear a fragment already? I think I hear a spawn. That's good because I need a spawn and a fragment for pictures. So our sample container is going to be just by all that broken power lines there. I see a fragment, so that's perfect. I do hear a spawn somewhere off in the distance. So the samples container is going to be there-ish. It looks like the neon's going to be in the anomaly field at the end of the ravine. And then paparazzi can be anywhere. I do hear a spawn. So we're going to have the camera ready and the handgun in the other side. Safety off. Ready to fire. We've already looted all this area here, so I'm not worried about that. You can. I think you can actually see. I mean, it's dark, but that's a nice shot. So that means I got the fragments in there. I hear the spawn. Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to take a picture and then kill it. Where are you, you little jerk? There you are. Come on, you. Oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Does that work? Camera already got pictures. Well, yeah, I got a picture of the fragment, maybe. There you are. Come on. Dang it. No, wait. Did they... Hold on. They didn't just update it to have you need multiple cameras for this, right? Because I've never seen that message before. This camera already got pictures. It's like, yeah, but I got a picture. What? Okay. We'll have to figure that out when the spawn comes back. No way! Oh, hold on. I think they might have updated the game to where you need... Did that jam? What? What is this? Is weird today, man. What the heck? This thing's in blue condition and it jammed. Failure to eject. And this thing... Mission important item. Did I get... Oh! I'm surprised he's not coming after me yet. What? The game is weird today. This is weird. What's happening? I haven't modded nothing or changed nothing. I got a spawn that doesn't want to come at me. I got a camera that magically took a picture of a thing I didn't even see yet, aka the spawn. I got a gun that jammed in the blue condition. This is weird, man. What's going on? Come here, you. Oh, there's 2 spawns there. Wow. Die. Uh-oh. Come here. Yeah! That's the first time I've ever stabbed a spawn. Actually, I've never tried to do that before, so I'm glad that worked out. That here. Oh. Oh, put that away. Got it. I want to grab that. That's what I wanted. Alright. I don't know how I got a picture of the spawn the first time, because I'm pretty sure I didn't see it there, but it was also still a little bit dark, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not going to ask any more questions. I will ask about why my friggin' gun decided to jam in the blue. That doesn't make any sense. But somewhere up around here... Is that it? That kind of looks like it might be... No, that's just a spot on the ground. Somewhere up here is our sample container. Up here-ish. Maybe by this dead guy here. So another small channel that got me back into this game, hello, and encouraged me to record. Actually, I feel bad I didn't shout him out the first time. Channel called A Friendly Pest. A friendly, one word, and then space pest. Great channel, very nice guy. He inspired me to do this, to start trying to record this game in VR. And in his videos, he's like, I never find anything up here. There's never anything up here. I can confirm that. Every time I come up here, there's nothing. It's like having a mission item up here is kind of nice because it's the first time I've ever had any reason to actually come up here for anything. So I was beginning to think nothing could even spawn there in any kind of useful capacity. So that's refreshing to see that at least. But oh, we slept and we didn't eat. Here, let's there we go. That's not what I want. Oh, I'm used to having a knife there, but I don't have a I don't have the headlamp yet. So what I usually do later in the game, you get a headlamp. I'll put the headlamp on, and then I don't need this pocket light anymore. So I'll keep a knife there, and that's how I usually try to eat my food while I'm running. But I don't have that option yet. So now, all of that should be clear of mimics and stuff. But there's now a mission item in here that wasn't here before. So that could have caused some enemies to respawn. So I'm just going to be mindful of that as I move around here. Ooh. Can I squeak through there maybe? I think I can. Yep, sure can. That's convenient. Alright, nothing else in here. Well, just like that, we've done all of our missions. So, I mean, the thing that makes the most sense is to just go home and turn them in. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll go home and turn them in, see what other missions we can pick up maybe. And, oh, what in the world? I never actually looked in here before, but we got a grenade. That's one of the better grenades. A pretty full box of 9mm. That's sweet. Anything else in there? No? Okay, we got smoke grenades over here. I don't care about smoke grenades, that's fine. Interesting that they're in a T shape, though. Okay. Cool. And I'll check this shed, I guess. We got another monocular, I don't care. It's not even worth picking up to sell. So, yeah. Away we go, I guess. I'll see you back at Vanno. Welcome back to Vanno. that was a short little trip, and we got lucky with all of our missions being right on top of each other. I still don't know how. I mean, that whole first few minutes, it was just weird. I don't know how my gun jammed. I don't know how I got a picture of a spawn that I couldn't see. I don't know, man. I'm at a loss, but I guess I'm not going to complain too much. Delivery. Sample courier. Bop. And thank you. And in and out. Bop. Thank you. And camera. Oh, wait. Gotta select it first. Camera. Bop. There we go. That was an extremely successful little run. All I gotta do is like reload this partial mag and reload that other mag, and then we're ready to just go right back at it. I'm gonna put the 9mm and the grenade away since I don't need those. But I'll keep that, and I'll take that and that. Those will go away. And we'll head back out. We'll take another mission and go. Unless the next mission is in... Let's see. Oh, it is in Bolotky. Okay. Well, we could probably do that. Another paparazzi mission. What's this for? Mimic policeman and fragment. Up by the train depot, which we got to go to anyways. Now it's back at the vehicle depot. This is... These are all really good. We're gonna have two. We're gonna have one. Whoops. Oh boy. We're gonna have one short run here, and then we're gonna have another run that's gonna be like just extremely lucrative here. Grenade. We're going into a harder spot. That's tempting. Do I have another box of this too? Yeah. I want to bring more ammo because this is gonna be a longer outing. So I do want to bring more ammo, because I feel like we're going to need it. 3 bullets is probably not worth... Well, having the box will be good in case if I lose ammo, I can put it in the box. I don't need the slugs. I'll bring the grenade. In fact, I'll bring 2 grenades, just in case. I'm really bad at throwing them where I want them, but, you know, it makes me feel better knowing that I have the option. That's tempting to fix that. How much money do I have? 8,000. I am greatly tempted to go and get a GSH-18 for the extra magazine capacity. But there's also that part of my brain that says it would be a fun challenge to try and do all this with a PM, with a Makarov. And that side is winning, so we're going to do that. Paparazzi, in and out. What else did I pick up? Well, a sample container and then fixing a leak. That's the main mission. That's in a new area. We'll go do that one last. So, I mean, I got everything I can bring. This is ready to go, right? I'm not going to bother cleaning that itty-bitty tiny bit of damage. I would if I thought it mattered, but the thing jammed in, like, perfect condition, so I don't know how that happened, but... yeah, what else? Are we good? I mean, shotgun. You're good. We're good, man. All right. Just feels almost like too good to be true that we're just ready to go again. But yeah, I'm used to like late game stuff where you gotta like prepare a bunch of stuff and all kinds of stuff. And we're back in here again. So where to? I mean, M1 is our sample courier. M3. Oh, camera. I forgot to buy a camera. Of course I forgot to buy a camera. How many times have you seen someone recording a Let's Play or something in this game and they go out for the paparazzi mission and forget to buy a camera? I thought I was forgetting something. It felt too easy to just get out and go like that again, and that would be why. Give me that. Give me the darn camera. All right, here we go. I got it. We're fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Everything's fine, okay? Just relax. We got it. We're gonna do this, okay? Round 2. Let's try that again. Okay, so M3 I think is the neon. Yep. Paparazzi we'll just do. That's gonna be I think it was a mimic policeman and a fragment. Yeah, that's not too hard. So sample container, neon, paparazzi at the train depot, which we're also gonna loot, and through the train depot to Bolotky Village for the priority mission. That's the plan. I have my gun ready here because this sample container will almost have certainly spawned some manner of enemy for me to fight. So we're gonna have this ready to go. Did I top this off? Yep, sure did. Let's see here. Where exactly is it? Just outside the vehicle depot. Hello, mimics. Any mimics over here now that I ought to know about? As I just, madly sprint in the general direction without being safe at all about this. No, there's nothing there, and that's concerning. Because there's supposed to be, okay, there's a fragment. Get a picture of a fragment, I guess. Did it work? Nope. How about now? There we go. Alright. This is concerning how few enemies are here. There should be more, I would think. There's the container. That fragment like really wandered off. He's just gone. He's like, no, I don't want anything to do with you. He knows what's good for him. So I would love to go up in there, but there's gas, and we don't have a gas mask yet. So I would love to go get the artifact that's clicking at me, but I can't. How heavy are these? Oh, only 3. They're a lot bigger than the regular lootable sample containers you can find, but they weigh the same. I haven't given up on the idea that there's probably a mimic in there. But I'm not getting shot at yet, so guess we're good. So one thing that popped into my head as I was rewatching episode 2 is I never... Oh, God. Oh no. Don't interrupt me. Story time, man. Ah! There. I never finished my thought about, wanting a new VR headset. So, what I was gonna say in that story was... Oh, I didn't take a picture of him! Dang it! I was focused on surviving. I want a new VR headset really badly right now, but we're in a weird time for VR headsets. So, the Rift S, which is what I'm using, when it was new, was $400. Okay, no big deal. That's pretty reasonable. It's like a mid-range headset. At the time, the Quest was not an option. Hello, beautiful. The Quest was not an option at the time. The Quest 2, I mean. Gosh, this game's sound effects sometimes. So that wasn't a thing. Ooh, plus P, that's good. And plus P for this, that's also good. Quest 2, not an option at the time. Rift S was the good middle-of-the-road headset. And by the way, this is a Safehouse where you can actually, like, sleep and stuff. So there's a spare knife. There's a note. I'll read that in a second. I want to finish my story before I forget. Long story short, the headsets right now is either the Quest 2, so I could stream it wirelessly, but that has, like, some input lag implications and stuff. And they price hiked it from $300 to $400. That's annoying. The HP Reverb G2 at $600, which is kind of fair as well. But I've heard from 2 of my friends that have bought and tried the Reverb G2 that they hate it, and they know me and they know that I will probably also hate it for the same reasons. That's a long story, but I'll leave it there. Index is still great. It's still $1,000, and it's 3 years old. So that's due for an update. So I don't want to buy a 3-year-old headset for $1,000. And then just anything else is like just getting really expensive. So we're just in a weird time for VR headsets right now. I want to replace this headset, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm just going to wait for a better option to come out. All right, let's read. Are you fed up with these tiny crawling creepers? Well, listen, wait for it to get ready to jump on you, and then dodge the attack by jumping to the side. The little rascal will be stunned after landing. It's your time to shine and finish the loser. Yeah, as I did earlier there. I can't put my thumb out to like point behind. All right. 23/12/2001. Shabbat. What a rude awakening. Thought the storm was getting bad, so I just went to sleep, and when I woke up, I was outside. I have no clue how I got there. So unless I've started sleepwalking, something moved me halfway across the route. Only mildly concerning. I think I'll venture further into the radius tomorrow. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about the sniffling, guys. Let me climb. Let me climb. Let me out of here. Okay. I want to get over to that vehicle depot before it gets dark, because it's going to be a hard area to fight in once it's dark out. Got a full magazine there. So there was a mimic, it just wasn't quite where I thought he was going to be. We need a neon here, right? And yep, in this anomaly field. Is that... Let's see. Statues or mimics? I think statues? They don't seem to have any of that staticky effect around them that would indicate that they are mimic. That guy behind the car though looks darker, like a true mimic, but I guess he's not moving at all, so I think we're good. So yeah, I want a new VR headset. There's like not a good option right now for the price that I'm looking for. I mean, I would be willing to pay $1,000 for a headset for like an Index, but the Index specifically is like 3 years old, and I just, you know, it just feels weird paying $1,000 for a 3-year-old headset that's probably going to get updated soon. But maybe not, because it's Valve, and you know how Valve is. They don't release stuff very often, so it's like, are we going to get a new headset this year or in another 2 years? So, you know, it's like trying to make a rational decision when you don't have all the facts. It's just kind of impossible. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and get an Index, and then, like, if I lose some money on the Index, I lose some money on the Index. Oh well, I can try to resell it for $800 or $700. So I'll lose some money, but maybe the base stations will be usable. Maybe the controllers will still be usable. So I'll only have to get the new headset itself and not the whole kit. I don't know. I mean, these are things you can't possibly predict, so it's like, what do? You just, we're gonna head up here, even though this is not necessarily my favorite angle to attack this place from, but I do know that almost kind of works. If the camera wasn't so insanely long, you could almost do that. I mean, it still kind of works. This is not my favorite angle to attack this place from, but I do know over there where one mimic is that I could hit. Is that the rift right there? That's sweet and convenient. Let's see, get it right there. Nice. Anyone coming? Anyone react to that at all? I hear a spawn. There is a spawn. Spawn reacted to it. Why are my shots going so high? I pointed that out in the last episode, but it's really noticeable right now. Phantom over there. What do we got? 3 rounds. Let's go ahead and get a full mag. Little family there. Oh god, that scared me. It's funny how, like, even in a game where you know all the mechanics, you know most of the sounds, you feel very comfortable, it can still startle you. There, right there, on that floating fuel tanker trailer right there, fuel car. There's a mimic right there. No, he's there. I can see him. Right there. There we go. I think that worked. That did. Okay, great. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. There's an anomaly right there, but I want to see what this is. Oh, it's not a thing. It's not anything important. Spare shotgun shell, which I don't have a space for, but that's fine. There's usually another mimic down there as well. Flare, I don't know how to do that. Oh man, I'm just realizing too, I'm taking so long to do this part that by the time I get over to Bolotky, it's gonna be dark. And then we have to fight through the village in Bolotky in the dark, and that's gonna be kind of rough. Nope, not that. This 3 days to the tide, so plenty of time on that. Trying to decide where I want to be to fight this guy. I think down there probably best. We're gonna try to throw the knife at this guy to kill him. Yep, and take it back and slash. Cool. Just to be a little quieter, because I want to get up against this wall before I start shooting this guy, so I have cover. All right. There you are. God, it feels good. So I had to guess where the sights were gonna be wrong. You'll notice my point of aim there was funky. I was trying to guess where the bullet was gonna go because this thing's so inaccurate, and I got it. And I got a headshot, and it feels so good. There's usually 2 mimics though, so I'm like really nervous about the fact that I haven't seen the other one yet. Like really nervous. That scares me. Another flare. I already got the I don't want that. I already got the rift, so Not worried about that. What's this? Another one of those. What's this? Another one of those. Hello? Oh, it's probably a fragment or something coming at me. It's precisely what it is. For the sake of making room for that one shotgun shell that I have sitting there. Just, oh. Sometimes they, shotgun I think has like enough overkill damage to just outright kill those guys, which is cool. I'm still not convinced there isn't a mimic around here. 2 more fragments coming up behind me. I swear there's usually 2 mimics here, and I'm scared of the fact that I haven't seen the other one yet. Like, genuinely concerned. Let's check in here. Hello. Oh. Hello. Hello? No? Okay. Nope, not that. This. That detector is like always there every time I come in here. One of those like sort of guaranteed spawns, kind of odd. Ooh, weather probe. Like I said, much longer into the game, I'm gonna stop taking the weather probes because they're just so heavy and they're just not worth that much. But for now, oh hello, that's a grenade launcher grenade, so I'll keep that. And yeah, that's sweet. Spare bullets. And put that in that box. And oh, there's a case over there. Candy bar? Yeah, we'll eat the candy bar. Probably need to. Oh, I didn't point it out, but this artifact that we got, this is actually a useful artifact. It's called Steps. I'm saying useful, but I mean it has a purpose. It has a function, but it's not all that critical. You can use it to retrace your steps. In fact, I've never actually tried it, but if you hold it or if you tap it to activate it, you can do that. It's pretty useful for getting through an anomaly field safely, but outside of that, not all that useful, and certainly not like game critical or anything. So I'm just not going to bother keeping it or using it. I'm just going to sell it. Another weather probe. I mean, they're good if you get a bunch of them, I guess, but still just not really worth the wait. We got a couple of PPSH mags. That's pretty cool. And another big box of 9x18. That is a TT33 magazine. That's pretty cool. That reminds me, actually, we're going to find one of those here in a minute because there's a stash nearby. That's a whole bunch of ammo for that as well. And that is a PP91 short mag. Yep. So here's a cool trick you can do. When you hold the button to like let a bullet out, that is the same as like if you were holding the bullet, so you can just click it into a box like that. Like, I'm not going to use this magazine, so I'm going to sell it, but I can take the ammo out of it and put it into another box I have since I do want the ammo. So there's one little trick for you. I don't know how many people knew you could do that, but if you didn't know, now you do. So there you go. I don't know. I hope that helps somebody. Take a drink. I feel like my pacing is better this episode. I felt like first episode I was rushing a little bit. My commentary was very hurried. Hello. That is black tip Mosin ammo. Heck yeah, man. Sweet. That's not going to be useful for a long time. Is that oh, it's another TT mag. Excellent. I like never check these boxes, but I'm glad I did this time. Cool. Okay. Could still be a mimic out here. I'm not giving up on that idea yet. Another spare bullet. There's a fragment. Put that bullet in a box. Their aura magazine. And I got some pineapple. Get the Makarov out. There's got to be another mimic around here, and I'm not giving up on that. Hey, buddy. Holy cow. Thank you. Fuck. 3 out of 9. That's okay for now. And if I see a mimic, the first thing I'm going to do is reload. I'm not even going to try to use this mag on a mimic. Some audio cues in this game just kind of happen when you get close to a spot. We're going to go up on this railing here and see if there's any loot for us. So that mimic could be like out here. There's a fragment out there. God. This feels bad being up here when I think there's another mimic nearby. This feels real bad. I don't like this. There's another fragment out there. Handgun back. Another weather probe and a healing syringe. That's great. I like that. I'm going to get this camera out of my out of my pocket since we're done with it. Look at this. We're already, whoops, we are already at 30 kilograms. We're not even in Bolotky yet. Another syringe. Excellent. Do you have any dialogue for us? No. Okay. We need to go get that shard from the rift. There's a lot to loot around here, to the extent that, like, I might, I don't know, I might find a place to stash my weather monitors and just leave them behind, because there's a lot going on here. And, there's, like I said, there's more buildings to loot here still. We've still got to go over to Bolotky. There's a lot of loot in Bolotky. I need to get my knife out so I can eat. Punch. I'm just stabbing myself in the face while I try to eat food. Hello? Thank you. I really am just stabbing myself in the face today. Put that back up in there. Ooh, another bullet. Actually. Let's see if this works. Nope, that didn't work. I wonder, I'm going to test that right now. Can you do that in the backpack? If you, like, yeah. Okay, so it works in the bag, but not in the pouch. All right, good to know. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, 30.5 kilograms. Crazy. Crazy heavy already. Nice little family here. Whack. Nothing. Alright, well, had to try. Had to try. Let's get this shard before I forget that it's here. Regular shards, we'll sell that for some money. A note! Lost Logs, the Burn Man 1.3. Where are you? It sounded as if it came from some horrible void in between our life and theirs. Let me go and I'll give back what I found. I stood up and looked for the soldiers, hoping whatever made them human was still there. Maybe they saw me as an intruder into their home. Maybe they would let me go. I think not, sir. I think not. Another box of ammo? That's a tiny little box. So small, in fact, that I'm just going to go ahead and use it up and leave it behind. Because I don't really care that much about the $3 that empty box is worth. I say as a guy who has empty boxes currently in my pocket, but whatever. I already had those ones on me. This one I just found a perfect excuse to just leave it on this barrel, so that's why that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. That's what I'm going with. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. It's what I'm, you know, it's the thing. It's a thing. It's all right. Cleaning paper. Anything in here? Hello? Nope. Okay. How about in here? It's so much easier to open the cupboards that way, like rather than trying to actually like fiddle with them properly, quote unquote properly, right? They just don't work very well in that regard. I don't know why, but they don't. There's a building on the other side here we gotta loot. There's that building over there. I'm still not convinced there isn't another mimic around, but at this point I'm starting to get a little comfortable, which is exactly when disaster usually strikes. No, let me out. I wanted to take a shortcut. Uh-oh. Can I, yep. Got it. Super duper flexible. Not at all. I'm just kidding. I'm terrible. Although, I'm also lazy. So I'm going to do it again. Just so I don't have to walk all the way around. Anything in here? Oh, I don't have a headlight. I keep forgetting. I want to, like, click the headlight that I don't have. Put that away. We're taking a lot of time to loot this place, but I guess, you know, it's fun, man. That's the fun part, like, for me, is just, like, looting stuff. It's probably my favorite aspect of this game. It just feels really satisfying to go around looting stuff in this game. It feels good. So, you know, if not for good old Borderlands, I would probably never check toilets in video games, but thanks, Borderlands, for making me look in toilets all day long when I'm playing video games. Thanks for that. We got a lot of food here. Heck yeah. I like it. Oh, I have to... Oh, shoot. Like, I know it's a little cheesy to, like, futz with the cabinets like this, but if it works better than actually using the handle, then, hey, that's the dev's fault. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Let's see. Ooh, a cassette. Give me that. Music. That seems to be balanced a little bit better though, so we'll let that one play out. For whatever reason, that one's like properly balanced. I don't know why. Yeah. So I just remembered. I used a shotgun shell specifically to make room for the one in my backpack, and then forgot to do that. And then I found another one, so now that's all moot. None of that mattered. Go away, go away. Anything? Nope. I'm not checking all these drawers. These drawers never have anything valuable in them, as far as I can tell. There's a monocular on the ground. Yeah, I'm not checking all those. I don't think I'll check all those either. Let's see. Lighter and food. I guess I'll take more food, but we're getting heavy. I need to up my filter a little bit here on what I'm willing to pick up. I guess we'll check these. Sometimes they have magazines in them, which can be useful. And these aren't nearly as bad to open as those little wooden drawers. Typically. Food, I have enough food now. We're gonna stop grabbing food. Shotgun shell, fine. It's hard to pass up ammo, especially shotgun shells. They're pretty powerful. You know, for one individual bullet, I might not bother, but one individual shotgun shell is a lot more powerful. So, this particular audio track is very pleasant and much more balanced than many of the others. So that's cool. Did I hear something up here? Okay, I thought I heard something up here.
Attention please. The train departing from platform 2 will be 5 hours service to Novaya Znamenka. For your own safety, please stand back from the platform edge.
Okay, cool. Another stash note. Listen, Wuss, I got you a present right inside the stove in the greenhouse in Bolotky. It's not your favorite minced pies, but you better check it. Okay, well, we're heading over there next, so we will check that. Let's see. Nope. And nope. Man. See, sometimes I don't find anything. Most of the time, I don't find anything in these drawers and stuff, but every once in a while, you find something useful, which gives you just enough of a dopamine hit to make you want to check every time. Because that's how video games work. Let's see. One more level up here. You have anything for us? No? Okay. Sometimes there's a box up here. Another cassette, though.
Explorers, this is a friendly reminder from the UNPSC not to attempt to leave the Pechorsk exclusion zone, as demarcated by the electric fence surrounding the site. We deeply regret the necessity of this measure, taken for your own protection, as well as for the protection of anyone attempting to enter the zone. Exposure to radiation and other after effects of the event have made the world outside the exclusion zone toxic for those who were in close proximity to the asteroid strike. Every survivor who left the exclusion zone before the area was cordoned off died within hours, despite the best efforts of the UNPSC's medical specialists. No medications or surgical interventions, not even the creation of controlled environments, succeeded in slowing the deterioration of organ function in those unfortunate survivors of the event. There have been no medical breakthroughs since that would suggest that doctors would be able to save a survivor who exited the zone. We hope that our research, with your assistance, will in time permit for such a breakthrough. Meanwhile, the UNPSC is with you in your efforts to maintain whatever normalcy is possible under the circumstances. We are committed to providing you with everything you need for a safe and comfortable existence in return for your continued cooperation.
Oh, it cut itself off a little bit. But, yeah, we're willing to provide you anything you need for a pretty penny. For money, of course, even though you're, like, in a dire survival situation. Money, right? Gotta make their money. So this is a stash. I don't know if we ever found the note for it. I'm not actually sure where the note is, but this is a stash up next to the train depot here. In this pipe, you get a TT-33 with a suppressor mount already, which is sweet. You get a suppressor for it, like that. The suppressor is not in perfect condition. In fact, it's basically gone, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep it in the bag here so I don't have any, desire to use it, because if basically the lower condition something is, the more expensive it is to fix. So I'm just not even going to use that suppressor because I don't want to have to pay extra to repair it, or pay more than I already have to repair it. You cannot repair suppressors manually. You have to put them in the box to repair them. So yeah, I'm not going to make it worse and have to pay more for it when it's already pretty damaged anyways. I am tempted to use that TT-33 though, since I already found a bunch of magazines for it and ammo, and it does a lot more damage than that little Makarov. So I am tempted to switch to that as my main handgun for the rest of this run, but we'll see. Just want to go loot this last little building here, and then we'll be off into Bolotky Village. One thing I would love to see in this game is some kind of an upgrade path for the player. Whether it's an equipable item or something, but some kind of upgrade path for the player in regards to carry weight and stamina. Because late game, you know, I'm running around at 30 some odd kilograms right now, 35 kilograms. That's pretty extreme for early game, but late game, you're always going to be heavy. And there's not much you can do about it. So there needs to be some kind of an upgrade path for players' carry weight and stamina. And it doesn't have to be much. Like maybe each security level, your max carry weight goes up by 3 kilograms or something. Or, you know, there's some kind of a backpack upgrade you can do that will, you know, you can put your backpack in the upgrade cabinet and then upgrade its carry weight, upgrade, which would lighten the load on your stamina, stuff like that. Like something. There's got to be something. I just feel like, you know, once you get to a certain point in this game, you're always going to be heavy. You're always going to be trying to make a decision about what you do or don't want to loot. And that's fine. Like, that's a fine decision to make. I don't think it needs to be a lot higher, but just a little bit, you know, just to kind of account for the amount of stuff that you're going to have on you and find in the end game. You're really going to want that little bit of extra carry weight. So welcome to Bolotky Village from this entrance anyways, which is here. This is where the other one would bring you out if you came from, if we go back to Pervomay here, if you went that way to Bolotky Village, you'd end up over here, which is, you know, it's just like, it's right there, but same difference basically. That is a really nice anomaly field with usually some good stuff in it, but you need a gas mask, as you can see, and we still don't have one, so we're gonna have to wait on that. I didn't point it out before, but the blue house on the map here, that is a safe house, and that is a safe house, so that's how you can find those. So, like, Pervomay, oh my goodness, they're there technically, but they're so tiny you can't see them. But just on the right-hand edge of M1, there's where that safe house with the water tower was that we went into. So, yeah, that's how you find those. It's just basically a place for you to be able to sleep, restore some health if you're in normal mode, and change time of day. So, you can also stash your items in the safe houses, but actually you can stash your items wherever you want. Anything you touch in the zone, any loot that you touch in the zone, will stay there forever. So, like, earlier in, it might have been an episode, no, it was last episode, I picked up a lighter instead of a can of soda that I wanted, and I put the lighter down. Because I touched that lighter and put it back down, that lighter will stay there forever. It's never going to despawn. So, that's what I was saying before about I might want to make a stash for my weather probes because I've got a bunch of them and they're heavy. I'll come back and get them later. I might do that. So as we get over here, that village, there's our mission objective, and this is a shortcut back to Vanno. So, depending on what I find here, if I deem it more valuable than those weather probes, I'll just leave the weather probes over here. So I can just run back from Vanno, grab them, go back into Vanno, sell them real quick. But that, you know, they won't despawn even after the tide. So anything that you touch gets that effect applied to it, which is kind of nice. So I'm gonna drop down here because inside of one of these pipes, sometimes there is a box, and if it's a silver box, oh, it's gone. Silver boxes can have pretty good loot, so I was hoping to get some good loot out of that. All right, so before I get up in this village, I want to take a moment to get ready to use my TT-33. So this mag is full, so we'll load that up. We're going to, we're going to put a full magazine into here just to have it as backup in case I need it. We're going to condense these magazines, put them, like, I don't know, over here, I guess, for now, just for a second while I organize all this. This is full as well. I don't need these mags right now if I'm using the TT. Speaking of the TT, this mag is in great shape as well. This is sweet. I got a bunch of good quality magazines. This one, I'm going to leave this one. I don't think I'll need more than 3 mags in any given encounter. Load that up. This doesn't actually have a safety. what I will do is I'm going to move these down like this, and then I want to basically make the, what is it grabbing here? There we go. I want to make this ammo accessible to myself so that I have quick and easy access to it. Make a box, kind of condense these boxes a little bit. Like so. I just want to have quick and easy access to that ammo in case I decide I need it all of a sudden. So, yeah. Alright. Got my magazines, got my other gun. That does a lot more damage than PM, so that's going to be good. I know I could put one more in the mag, but I'm not that worried about it. As far as I know, this is more accurate too. Alright, so. There will be mimics here. Turn that light off. I'm going to see, so watching back the mimic encounter from last episode, it was really dark, like much darker on the recording than it was for me. I mean, it's still dark for me, but it was, you guys couldn't see anything. It was just black. So, I'm going to try to see if in my editing software I can like adjust gamma or something for you guys. Hello? Hello? Oh, right there. Ah, bad shooting on my part, but I got him. I want to see if I can adjust gamma for you guys so you guys can at least see. Where are you? Full spawn. Where are you? There you are. Ow! Jerk. Ah, okay. Time to switch that magazine out. Alright, we're okay, we're okay. I want to find the rift here quickly. This village can be quite a lot harder just because of the volume of enemies. You can see that little red glow over there. That is a new enemy called a Seeker that once he aggroes on us will come chasing after us like a zombie. Bad spot right now. I hear footsteps, I hear, okay. Bad shooting on my part too. I almost got pinned between a Seeker and a spawn there, and anomalies. Oh, catch ya. Seeker, fragment. Okay. Conserve ammo a little bit here. Yep, good. Reload quick. Headshots do matter on the Seekers, so go for headshots. Ow. Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, crap. The worst thing is when a mimic's shooting at you and you don't know where they are. There he is. You got fragments or something coming after me, too. Got him. What's happening? We got fragment spawn. Oh, crap. That's out. Yeah! That's out, too. Shotgun time. Alright, let's go get this rift here quickly. Out of stamina, low on health. Let's fix the health problem right now. Come on. There we go. Fragment. Rift. Okay. Just, like, perpetually out of stamina. Alright. Shotgun's ready. Get the loot. I hear... Is it a fragment coming after me here? I think it's just a fragment. Or phantom. Even easier. I don't have to go out and destroy a core or anything. Alright. Let's reload for a second here. Let's relax and reload. Alright. So I got this partial mag. I used every single bullet I had in my TT-33 there. So we'll use the partial box first. Well, that was exciting. But I think that went pretty well. Not perfect by any means, but I mean, yeah, I got through it pretty well. I was able to kind of keep my cool and manage my targets. I was definitely out in the open, which did not feel good, but I think it went pretty well. Alright, so those are all full. We're going to leave one round out so that I can be cheap and do this, which I will do this time. I know I said I didn't last time, but I will definitely do that this time. I just had another thought, which is I don't need ammo in this bad magazine that I'm not going to use, so put that away. Okay. Whew. Breathe. Collect ourselves. let's start looting, I guess. I mean, the whole thing isn't clear. Like, there could still be bad guys over there, but we're good in here. At least in here we have cover. So if I start getting shot at again, here's that stash in the greenhouse in the stove that we read about there. So here's that. We got some AK ammo here, AK-74 ammo, that is. So, yep, another grenade. We got, yeah, I kind of forgot I had grenades because I got a little too hectic there for me to even think about using them. I'll keep one on hand, though, just in case. Let's see, come on. Come on, you. Yeah, there we go. And just check up here real quick. Oh, hello. Hey, that's pretty sweet, actually. All right. Are these AKM short mags? Man, actually, you know what? I don't think I want these. They're not even worth selling, to be honest with you. But I will keep this ammo. So AKM ammo is 7.62 instead of 5.45. So although it looks pretty similar, it's not the same. So we'll just keep that like so. And yeah, I'm still kind of a little bit staying a little frosty here because could have more targets pop up. But I think our objective is a set of documents. Hello, it's Fragment. Let's see. Yeah, secret documents, which are, I think they're actually in this house, but go with the shotgun again. Yeah, I guess so. Sometimes if you do enough damage in one shot to one of those guys, they don't have a core to kill. So, yeah, give me the shotgun shell, please. And the other one. And I could put one more on the side saddle, but I'm not that worried about it at this point. We've pretty much cleared it for the most part. So, flashlight I don't need. Some bullets I do need. I will take those. Yep. And let's see. Documents. There they are. Let's see. Important documents. Nice. All right. Another flare. Anything in here? A little more food in the lighter. Let's check up in the loft here. More food, detector and flare. Don't care. Let's see. No. There's something in there. What's going on in there? What is it? Hey. No. Show me the. What is it? What is it? I can't. There's something there. Oh, it's an energy drink. You know what? I'll drink that right now. Was that worth the effort? Not really, but I got it in the end, didn't I? So. Alright. Hello? Oh, cassette. I didn't even see that.
UMPSC Explorer 12, log 13-2, Night Eyes. Night eyes are called as such because of their distinct appearance resembling a glass eyeball. Night eyes give you something similar to night vision. Be careful though, side effects could include sustained retinal damage if you accidentally find yourself under strong lighting while using a night eye. You won't go blind instantly, but an Explorer researcher I knew found this out the hard way. He decided to activate the artifact on base under the bright lights of our laboratory. That was the end of his research career, at least in that particular incarnation. We don't exactly have opticians around here, and the damage was so extensive even regens proved useless. This researcher thought that maybe the pain meant he was getting X-ray vision. I don't know what happened to him after he voluntarily left our base, ashamed of his helplessness. I doubt he lasted long.
Yeah, that's sad. Night Eye, we'll find one of those eventually, and I'll probably keep it because it can be pretty useful. Another note that we found here. Lost Logs, Daiichi 1.4. My detector started picking up something. It turned out to be my very first artifact. A blank is what I think they called it, judging by the recordings. Sold it for some quick cash and restocked on my ammunition with finally being able to afford a box of 9x8. Oh my god, what is going on? Stop. Left hand. Relax. It's okay. It's alright. It's out in front of the headset where you should be able to see it. Okay, right? And Makarov mag, certainly an adventure today. Boy, that was weird. My hand just started floating away. Oh, more Mosin ammo, but that's not black tip. But still Mosin ammo, so I will take it. We're going to have a lot of loose bullets to sort out when we get home. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I don't know how we're going to really sort that properly, but food that I don't really need here. Please. Yeah, whatever's in here is probably not worth the effort that I'm going through to get. It's like doing the thing where VR doesn't know that you're trying to lean over the thing, so it's like pushing me away. Oh, I almost had it. I don't care anymore, man. Gosh, it's not worth trying to loot some of that stuff. Jeez. All right, and in here, another shotgun shell. That's the one time I want to grab the shotgun and not the light. I get the light instead of the shotgun. Yeah, no thanks. That one's, it's not as bad as some of the other ones have been, but it's still kind of loud. Oh, no, I don't want you. I want you. Free health. Oh yeah. You know what? I should do the due diligence of checking up here. Oh yeah, look, there's ammo. More ammo. I'll take that. I'll take that. We got a slug there. I'll grab that in a minute. Let's condense these boxes before I... Maybe. Come on. Come on. There you go. Condense these boxes here before I go putting them in my pack. We got a slug. We got so much loose ammo in the bag, which is like, it's a good thing and a bad thing because that means I have to sort all that later. But I feel like this is going to be a longer episode. I mean, we did a lot. That's good, but like, yeah, it's gonna feel like it'll be a full episode here. Very, very, very full episode. I did get my picture with it. Just hit me. Okay, I got my picture of the member policeman. Just occurred to me again for some reason, but all right, let's. This area could have more threats here, so I'll still be careful. My dearest babushka. It's your granddaughter Lucy. I enjoy school, especially reading and drawing. After school, I usually go for a walk or play sports. Life is good, but I miss your raspberry jam tea. Please come visit us for New Year's. Me. Signed me. Let's see. This is another little room here where, like, every time I come in here, there's just nothing. Just nothing. I think I found, like, a can of food on one of these cabinets one time, or on the counter there one time, but it's just one of those places where it's like there's nothing here, man. I don't know what to say. And like all these drawers and stuff here too, it's like, yeah, like little random food items, I guess, but
Yoda! Come get the phone!
there's a spawn out there that wasn't there before. Just kind of rolled up out of nowhere. Oh, hey, I'm actively using that kind of ammunition right now, so I will take that. These drawers too, man, like this is another spot where it's like I just never ever have found literally anything, not so much as a spare bullet. Oh, my body's knee is like, yeah, not so much as a spare bullet in those drawers. Never find anything. Don't know why. There's a spare bullet, I guess. 9x19. Another knife there. Check this box. Another weather probe. God. Is that 4 now? It's 12 kilograms worth of weather probes, all for a whopping $800. We're definitely going straight home after we finish looting this little village here, because we are already way too heavy as is. All right, so you can see a seeker in there. Let's go talk to Katya real quick. And then we will proceed here.
Old people without family to take care of them used to live in this village. I knew one of them, a woman, one of my kindergarten teachers. She retired and moved out of the city just a couple years before I finished school. She could have retired earlier, but she loved working with children. So she kept working till she couldn't be on her feet so many hours of the day.
Oops.
I don't think she had children of her own. I used to visit her
not
in
a good time, man.
and later out here. She was hunched over and wrinkled, but as commanding as ever. I wonder what happened to her. She died, of course, but how? What were her final thoughts?
Whoa!
I hope she was at
Freaking.
peace.
Oh.
She deserved it more.
I got pretty lucky there. This very unfortunate timing on him coming back around and deciding that he wanted me all of a sudden. Basement over here I want to go into. There's so much to loot in this village. It's just, oh man. I'm just getting tired of seeing weather probes, man. They're so heavy. They're so heavy. Box of sparklers, that's kind of cool. Man, we got kind of gypped here. So both of these basements, this and the last one, can have boxes, like crates in them, either orange or silver crates. And we didn't find either of those in either of these places. So I feel like we got a little bit gypped today. So for as crazy good of a loot run this has been, it actually can get a whole lot better if you're lucky. So, but yeah, we just, you know, didn't get too lucky today, I guess. So, checking this crate here. Got a drink, we'll take that. Alright, so here's where I'm going to show off some of the enemy pathing that happens in this game sometimes. So there's this Seeker. For some reason, they'll probably patch this eventually. I don't know if it was always like this. Enemies really struggle with doorways. If they spawn in a given box, say, that has a doorway, they just really have a hard time. I don't know why, it's just kind of a thing, but it gives me an opportunity to huck a grenade at this guy, just because it sounds fun. So, I don't have to be a good throw at this kind of range. Whoop. Oh god, it's stuck to him? What? Okay. Now that I did not expect. Also, I just noticed that propane tank is there. If that had gone off, it probably would have killed me. So, that was all very stupid, and you should not do what I just did. But we got lucky and it worked out. So, yeah, don't do that though. That was bad. All right. Let's see. We'll go down there in a minute, but I want to come up here because there's an interesting little thing in this game where I'll show you. I'll look over it in a second. But look, health surrender. Man, we're gonna be good on health for a while, which is a good thing because it's gonna get intense later. Little white teddy bear. I don't know what this thing is about. I have no idea. There's probably some little hidden story element to this thing that I don't know of. But this is a little white teddy bear. And I don't know what it does, but it's yeah, it's a thing, and I want it because I consider it some type of collectible. Hop, pop. All right, he didn't have anything to say about my epic leap to smack strategy. Another loose 9mm bullet, I guess. I'm quickly approaching the point where I don't care about picking up loose ammo unless it's the ammo I'm using. Oh, photo trap. There we go. That's what I want. Yep. Good lightweight loot. Stash number 5. Nearly lost it in Bolotky the other day when I ran into that thing. Dropped all my equipment into the water and ran like crazy. Look out for the red valve sticking out of the water near a pile of rocks. You'll find it all there. I do want to go get that stash. It won't be today because we're already super heavy, but I know where that is and I want it. That's a pretty good one to have early game. So we will go for that at some point. Maybe in the next run. If our next run has us come back to Bolotky with another mission, then I'm going to probably take a detour over there and get that stash. Down in here, we have more grenades, which is part of why I was totally okay with blowing that guy up. I knew it. There's always grenades in there, at least the first time. It's one of those, like I keep mentioning, some other first-time guaranteed spawns. This is another one. I've always seen a Makarov here. I don't know why, but it's just, it's a thing. I don't know, there's always a Makarov there. It's not technically a stash, but some places just have guaranteed spawns of certain items in certain layouts, I guess. Don't know why, it's just a thing. Alright, so here we have, right there, a new type of anomaly that really sucks. I think I saw a mimic right there, maybe? Or I hear a fragment, but okay, that was a fragment. Good. Alright. I'll explain that anomaly here in just a minute, but first... What? Come on. It's supposed to do more damage than the PM. It does do more damage than the PM. I know it does, but it's like, alright. Anyways. Alright. This anomaly, it's technically called the web anomaly. I usually call them death noodles. Oh god. Ugh! I tried to get the handgun, but I missed, so next easiest option was to get the shotgun. Please, sir, I'm trying to explain a thing, alright? Web anomalies. I usually call them death noodles. I'm not going to demonstrate because they hurt really bad. If you walk into them, they will start to sap your health, and they will literally take half of your health. And not down to half health, I mean they will take 5 dots of health. They hurt a lot, and you really got to be careful not to walk into them. And they look an awful lot like tree branches out here, so you really got to watch it. So, anything from you? Nope. I'm only coming this way far enough to get this box, since I knew that this was one potential box spawn point. More plus P for that. That's pretty cool. And more F&J. That's also cool. More buckshot. All right. Not bad. Take what I can get. We are close to our little return shortcut back to Vanno, so we're going to take that. The first time you take these shortcuts, you have to take them from the zone side and then go back to Vanno. But after that, you can come back. I can come back from Vanno to here along. Where is it? Somewhere over here, there's a rope. There it is. So we're going to go this way to avoid the death noodles here. I know some people called the little spawn spiders death noodles, but I don't know. I just think death noodles is more fitting for the. Looks like it will lead me somewhere. Yes, the white flakes to indicate that. I think death noodles is more appropriate for the web anomaly to me. I don't know. Or squiggles of death. I was calling them before too. Squiggles of death. So, yeah, either one. We're back. That was a long expedition. That was a lot. But it was also very productive, so. Very, very productive indeed. All right. Let's go turn stuff in first. Let's go. Actually, I'm going to turn in everything except the main mission. No, I don't want to do that either. All right. There's a reason for everything I'm doing, but basically, the first thing I'm going to do is sell what I got, because when I turn in the top priority mission here, I may have to do training, which will lock me out of the store, and I really don't want that to happen. I need that. So I want to sell my stuff first. I'm not hiding anything else that got rearranged, right? Right? Yep, okay. Sell my stuff first so they don't get locked out of the store. Only 19, look at this. Okay, so this is my point about the weather probes, right? These are only worth $200. So I carried around 12 kilograms worth of weight for a whopping 800 bucks. I mean, that looks like a good pile of stuff. But then you get over here and it's like, oh, you know, it's just not worth it. So the photo traps are the same value per one as the weather monitors, but they only weigh like 0.7. So I think from this point on already, I'm not gonna bother with the weather probes. I might pick them up and drop them just so they stay on the map in case I get desperate. Later I can come back and get them as I'm looting, but at this point, I'm just not gonna bother. They're not worth my trouble, man. Alright, so when I turn in the top priority mission, it's going to potentially lock me out of the store for a little bit here. But I want to turn it in first because I think, I don't know this for sure, but I think the way that you get the top priority missions to come back is to complete other miscellaneous missions. So if I turn this in first and then turn in the other 3 after I go do the training, then I'll be 3 missions closer to getting the next top priority mission, and I can speed this along a little bit, theoretically. Unlock new equipment, check out the store. And I have to go undergo training. So let's go do that. Actually, you know what? This video is long enough as is. So normally I like to finish everything up and then just be ready to go at the start of next episode, but this is definitely long enough. I haven't looked at the recording, which is bad because, okay, I'm looking at it now through my nose. I can see my little nose space in the headset here. Mic is still good, so that's good. It didn't break. I don't know how long we've been going. I can't see that much detail, but it feels like it's been a long episode. So we're going to stop here. We'll go ahead and do our weapon maintenance and all that good stuff. Next time, we'll do the training at the start of next episode. So that will do it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.